What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Couch Potatoes. This is Couch Potato episode 58. If you're watching this, you're probably watching this in some tough times that we're living in right now, the current state the nation is in. But we hope with this episode, it's not like we're not aware of what's happening. But we hope with this we bring some joy, a couple laughs, some comedy,
a
little distraction, and then right after this you get back to, doing what's right. But take a couple minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, to just kind of take a breather, like go laugh, enjoy yourself, and hope we can do that for you. But moving forward, we have a very, 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 very special guest today. Oh my gosh.
Recording? Yeah, right? Still
recording. Yeah,
it's still recording. Everybody just froze for
you
nice 10 seconds.
froze.
Well, the thing is, what's recording is what's gonna come on is all of you like Edward was half asleep, Diana was sleeping as usual, and Bruce, you looked like you were thinking really hard, like what are we gonna talk about? But yeah, so I was saying, so today we have a very, 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 very special guest. This individual is the better half of one of our co-hosts. He's a handsome guy, talented. Last time I checked, he saved a couple puppies from a burning building. Hard worker, strives to do great in life. More than some individuals I know. But that being said, everybody, please give a round of applause to, hey, what's his name again, dude? What's his name again? What's your brother's name again?
You really don't know his name, bro?
No, what's his name again?
Bro, like, seriously, you don't know his name?
I know his friend. Audifred, everybody. Round of applause. Yeah. I had to add a little humble because I saw Bruce getting a little upset. So I was like, all right, let me balance it out. Let me balance out, the things. So it doesn't feel too bad. Oh, man. What's up, buddy? How's everything going? It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, man. It's been a while. It has been a while.
Last week.
Yeah.
I meant like as in person,
yeah.
It's been.
Oh, it keeps freezing.
Last time I want to go play basketball.
Oh yeah.
When I was dying, and then you were dying, and then you tripped someone, if I remember correctly.
Hey, he's always tripping.
I always trip people, so I want to be.
I think it was her.
It was probably me.
I was tripping her.
Oh, it probably was her. Yeah. Yeah, that was. What was it like?
That was a
year ago.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's like a year ago.
2 years ago.
Last
year was the one with my tia, dude. My tia Mayra. We celebrated that in it was during Christmas time, so it wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago.
Year and a half ago.
The brother dynamic. You saw how that just happened? How they just like look, we're doing it again. I wish I could have that brother dynamic where the whole world just shuts down, but it's just you and your brother, and you're like, no, you're wrong. I'm right.
You're wrong.
Yeah, no, you're wrong, and I'm right.
That's always the case with it.
I told this guy, dude, I was like, dude, you didn't have to come over here to do the podcast. Like, no, I did. I was like, dude,
it just makes it better. Like, we're in the same room.
I had a, because what I imagine is all he's probably gonna do from a spot. He's gonna, do a Zoom thing. But I was like, I think there's a 50% chance he's gonna go over to Bruce.
Yeah, I didn't even expect them, bro. I was just laying in bed on my phone, and then I hear like footsteps. I'm like, who puts outside? And then that who's coming. I was like, dude, you didn't have to come over here.
Go home.
That's basically what we wanted to do.
This guy.
But I mean, it's good to see you, man. I know, like you said, it's been a year and a half. We rounded out. But yeah, I'm curious. I have some questions because I feel like Bruce doesn't tell us a lot. So, for me personally, what is the best and worst memory you have with this guy?
Best and worst?
Yeah.
At the same time? There's one where I remember we were at a pool and this fool almost drowned.
Oh, that's it.
So
I think they know.
I dove in to like try to save him. So when I went to go get him, he was like so frantic, so he started drowning me. So I was like trying to push towards the edge, of the pool, and I got there, and yeah, well, but the bad thing about it was like none of our parents realized that this was happening at all.
And they were right there,
And
bro.
they were right there.
They were just
Oh
talking
my
to the
god.
They were right there. I'm over there drowning. So it was the best because I saved them. It was the worst because he was drowning me at the same time. So
It was. Hey, I think it was a setup, dude. I think he was trying to set you up.
I was on the ledge, bro. I was trying to get in the deep end because I don't know how to swim. He knew how to swim. And I was like, I want to be with him too, And then I remember I slipped, like my leg slipped, and then my hand just slipped.
Oh.
he was like literally in the middle of the pool.
Yeah, I think I pushed myself off the wall, bro, because I tried to I don't know, I don't know my logic. I think I tried to climb the thing. But
Spider-Man.
I just kind of
he tried to propel himself from one edge to the other.
Oh, all the way to the. Oh, I get you. Oh, I see.
He slipped. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, that sucks.
almost died. Yeah.
Wait, did you feel like? Well, how old were you when that happened?
Less than 10.
10 and 7. No?
Nah, I was 7.
I think, yeah, you were 7. I think I was around 10. Because I had already taken swimming classes at Roosevelt.
Yeah.
When they used to offer yeah, so like 10, 7, or 9 and 6.
Yeah.
I was young though.
When watching reality, no, Bruce, I think you're about 18 years old when that happened.
I wouldn't be surprised because I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I'd probably do the same thing.
Oh my
Don't do it again. Nah, I'm gonna try again.
Let's be ready.
Oh my god. Hey, wait. So Bruce, do you recall like that moment where you're like, oh, I could drown right now? Like I'm.
Yeah, bro. I was dying, bro. Why do you think I don't know how to swim now, bro? That traumatized me, dude. My parents were right there, dog. I remember coming up, when you just trying to come up. I remember seeing them, bro, with water in my eyes and everything. And they're just talking to each other.
Oh my god.
Wait, were there no lifeguards or anything?
No, it was an apartment pool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of just swimming.
My gosh. Maybe you should learn how to swim.
Maybe you should, dude.
I don't know.
You live in California.
Hey, let's learn how to swim, bud.
Huh?
Let's learn how to swim. It'll be fun.
You don't know how to swim either?
No. See, for a second, I was like, wait, did he just generally not remember anything at all? Yeah, no, he got it. Yeah, no, well, that's funny because your brother essentially saved my life. Meanwhile, these other two brownies over here, essentially useless in trying to save. Oh, no, Edward did help. The one up there, that native one. Man.
Oh, yeah, I told my brother about that. What's the water rafting that I told you that?
Oh, that's right.
I told you that I had to fucking hold that
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I seized up. Okay, for sure, at the end, as soon as I felt rocks and I heard Bruce was pulling everybody, I was like, yeah, sorry, Bruce. I just charged to get in front of, I don't care who was in front of me. I was like, get out of the way.
Yeah.
But
That was funny.
in between that, if you try to pry me off the float or whatever, I don't think you'd be able to. I was so locked on it. I was frozen. I was like,
shaking, bro.
this was bad. This is terrible. And then this freaking fool laughs up here. It's cool. And people ask, why you guys so mean to her?
It's because it was so funny. I didn't expect you to be like that the whole time. It was 3 hours. 3 hours of him being like that. And I was like, oh my gosh. That was just so funny. I wanted to take a picture of you, but I felt really bad. But you're always mean to me.
Chilling, bro.
But I was
She was sitting in the donut hole, and she was like, this. She was like, hey, so is Mako okay? And I was like, nah, bro. And then her friends in the background, because mostly her friends are like, hey, look, he's shaking.
Oh, you?
No, hey,
oh, hey,
because you could see the little swan moving
It was
I was
bad.
like, y'all ain't making this better for my guy.
Yeah, no.
oh my god.
Yeah. Luckily, they were her friends, luckily it was on water. Because if I heard something, oh my gosh, I probably just would have taken everybody down with me. If I'm drowning, we're all drowning.
Yes, I repay. Yeah. You saved my life, I saved his.
There you go.
Yeah,
now you gotta save somebody else's life, bro. You gotta pay your
yeah,
phone.
I'm saving my life because I'm not taking out this pent-up anger out on the native child. So I'm saving her life, and resorting from
I should have just taken the picture in the video.
You should have, but you didn't. You didn't. All right, you failed.
Because I was nice enough.
You had
never bring it up.
The anger he was talking about.
Yeah. It comes out. It comes out.
Sorry, guys. I apologize. It's the current environment. I feel a little hostile right now, but it's okay. Okay, moving on. So best and worst. Okay, same time. Okay, now just single best. What's the best thing about Bruce and the best memory you've shared with him?
I think there's one.
Honestly, there's a lot of memories. Like me and this fool, when we were younger, we'd fight so much, but we would always make up real quick, like.
Yeah.
And it was always like maybe like an hour or so. We'd be like, hey, you wanna play Xbox or hey, what do you wanna watch? and then from there, the like that anger would just
just dip. Yeah, I know exactly. See, I wish I could share that with the brother. But mine is a fat little white chunk of meat. I can't do much with it. But it's funny. I get what you're saying because it's like. It's like you squabble, right? You have your thing, you're like, this and that. And then there's like an awkward, like, good hour or two. And you're like,
And and the thing that was most awkward, bro, since we live like in trailers, like before this one, it was like a smaller one.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go, bro. We both share the same bed. Like,
we go in one corner.
We fight, and then we just stay in the same spot because we can't go nowhere, bro. It's just dead silent for like a good hour, just like,
it's
like who's gonna go first, bro?
Yeah.
You heard me.
And who would win most of those fights? Would you say?
I don't think that was the winner because it was just arguments, bro.
Yeah, it was just big.
At the end of the day, it was just whoever who got bored first and was like, all right, I guess let's talk now. Let's play some games. Let's watch TV. Let's laugh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think anybody ever won no arguments. And they're always for stupid little shit too. I don't even remember.
Yeah, me neither. Most of our fights have always been just like you say, little squabbles, like or nothing. But I think one time I do remember it was really bad.
Which one?
Where I actually yelled at you like super loud. That you cried.
There was twice. I remember that one.
Yeah, there was once where
he
just got to me and he was like, "Oh, well, stop raising your voice." And I actually raised my voice, and he like,
because it was already, bro. He was already yelling at me pretty hard, bro. And I was like, "Stop yelling at me." I think I was in like 6th grade, bro. I remember. And I feel like he was already yelling, bro. He took it up a few octaves. I was like, damn, bro. I started crying, bro. I was bawling my eyes out.
Why were you yelling at him?
We don't even, like I'm telling you, it's just like over nothing. So it's like I would raise my voice and he would raise his voice and just like
because I wasn't no bitch, I was like
I'm gonna stand up for myself.
I know voice step. But yeah, bro. Now I remember that one. I remember one too that I don't think he said he remembers it. I think we talked about it once. Well, he got a butter knife, bro. And then
I actually don't remember that one.
He got a butter. It's engraved in my head.
It's engraved right here too.
We're in the kitchen. We're both in the kitchen, and there was a butter knife. And I told him something. I think I told him like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fuck you up or something like that. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, do it then. He grabbed the butter knife. He gave it to me, and he like put it like right here to his like stomach. And I grabbed it and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You say you know bitch, right? And so I remember I just stood quiet because I was like in the same, I was still like in 6th, 7th grade when that happened. I think it might have even been the same one, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the same one. Because that one was here at this trailer.
Yeah. No, both of them right here.
Oh, right here too?
Yeah, the knife over here. Yeah, the point is that happened too, and I was like, damn, dude. That's the look, dude.
See, that one I probably don't remember because I knew he wasn't gonna do it. So yeah, I was just like, like do it. You can do it.
Yeah, good thing I was little. Dang.
What if he reacts like?
Maybe, I would have done it, bro.
Maybe, dude. I don't know, bro.
probably
I
like this.
I hadn't got through puberty yet, you know, so I didn't have those hormones, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
all I do right here. I was like, oh, shit.
So just imagine in that moment, you're like, you want me to do it? I'll do it.
It just comes out.
Yeah, just whoop. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's nuts.
Oh man,
That's crazy.
yeah,
But I mean, yeah, no, I don't know if I've ever gotten to that point with any of my siblings, but I have. There was one time where my sister did come visit from Oklahoma, and I think she wasn't listening to my grandma, and she was like, you're supposed to clean. But I was so irritated, so I did like a whole like, what did I do? Oh, I grabbed her arm and pinned her on the table, and I think I grabbed her back of her neck like this, and I was like, yo, just clean, just mop and do what you're supposed to do. It was like so intense, and she was like, all right.
That sounds familiar, but our mom to us. Yo, that's crazy though.
Yeah, no, it was just I don't like I think I do maybe have an anger problem or something. I can control it. I don't like
You
freaking
think?
explode.
So,
oh yeah, Edward.
yeah, we just got here.
Hey, give me some leftovers.
Hey, I'll pass by later on and drop it off, man. Sorry, I can't stay longer.
That's fine, dude. Stay safe.
Right.
I love them. See you guys.
Hi, loser.
Why you so mad? Girlfriend's mine too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, but I mean, there are some people who have a direct line to my boiling point, and the thing is, this individual that I'm referring to, they haven't seen me like, they probably see me upset 1 or 2 times, but I don't think they've ever seen me mad. I think Bruce has probably seen me like pissed off, but I don't think this native child has ever seen me like snap. I mean, she don't want to because she about to get some Timbs to the face or whatever. But put the boots on my hands. It's kind of like that.
I'm not scared of him.
Oh my gosh! But I don't want to keep talking the whole time. But Diana, do you have any questions or curiosities?
Why are you always so quiet, bro?
Yeah, dude.
I'm not always quiet. Just sometimes when Mark is talking.
It's not like if this is like a new person you haven't met before, bro. Y'all worked out together like twice.
We did, right?
We did?
That when first met you.
Yeah. They were there when you were doing the leg workouts that we were doing because you kept saying, "Oh, I could do everything."
Oh, yeah.
You were dying. I remember that night.
Yeah.
I wasn't dying.
Yes, you were.
I died in the arm part. The leg part was fine. You were dying.
You died.
I remember that.
No, because we had already gone for a couple, like a month already.
Yeah, it had been like a month already. Yeah, they were doing pretty good.
Yeah, and you were dying.
They weren't. They were already used to my workout. You weren't.
I think it was you looking in the mirror. You were like, "Oh, I thought it was her brother." It's me. I'm dying.
Wait, what? I missed it. I actually missed it.
All right, but you were saying though?
Yeah.
Questions?
Me? Oh, yeah. So, I was going to ask, like, how would you describe Bruce, like, growing up with him?
So from...
Because he always acts all tough and everything with us. Like, I'm just wondering if that's how he really is.
Wait, before you answer that question, I like to say she acts all tough with us. I think we have a mutual respect. We're pretty cool. Maybe with you, buddy, but I think with the rest of us, we're all pretty chill.
Oh, wait, I have another one. I just remembered, but you can answer this one first.
Okay. So, I mean, honestly, he's a really, like, caring guy. Like, I'm not going to say he's not. I think he puts up a front. Like, he's tough and all. But I think just the way we were basically, like, brought up, yeah, around the area. It's like, por fuera, you kind of like have to give this image like, oh, like, we're tough. Like, you can't fucking mess with us or something like that.
But if you mess with us, like,
if you mess with us,
that's like a Butterknife in you.
Yeah, there you go. Like, but like, yeah, I think, yeah, he's really cool. But I mean, he was a little kid. He was annoying as fuck to me. But like, now that we're older, both of us, like, we have like this. I don't know. I feel like we have a better connection now than we did when we were younger.
No shit.
Like, way better.
Like, man, I saved your ass a couple times when I was a kid, but yeah.
But yeah. Did that answer the question or kind of?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. No, let me know.
I think the other one is, okay, you guys go out to eat a lot, right? I'm assuming you guys eat fast food a lot and you order and whatever.
I do.
Remember, he doesn't.
You order, he doesn't order?
No, because remember, he doesn't live with us no more, bro.
But even before that.
I see him like.
Before that,
we didn't really eat out a lot.
We didn't really eat
because we had to.
Because we had our mama.
Yeah, we had to save our money and everything.
Well, I'm just wondering if he ever used his deep voice with you guys or in front of you guys.
That's my voice. We talked about it.
It's because, like, for me too, like when I go out to, basically at work too, because I have Bruce is my white voice, and I'm not gonna lie, it is like my enunciation becomes a little bit better. I talk a little bit slower, just like I'm doing right now. And my voice gets a little more, a little high pitched. Yeah. Just because I don't want to come off as, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Aggressive.
A threat.
A threat. That's the correct word. A threat. Like right now I work for a bank, so you'd have to kind of make them feel more comfortable with you and, not have like that demeanor where they don't want to like, oh shit, maybe I don't want to deal with this business because this is that person they hire. But yeah, I've heard Bruce's voice, and yeah, it's just, we've talked about it. It's just basically like when you go through a drive-through, sometimes they can't hear you, so it's better to just basically kind of pump up that volume. In his case, well, a good amount. And in my case, I just sound a little more whiter.
Okay.
So they don't spit on my food or anything like that.
No, but he says that's his voice. Like, that's his normal voice.
Normal, I wouldn't say so. I would not say that's your normal voice.
No, it's because with them, this is the voice I use, but then I just say, oh hey, I go. I can't even do it just on command, bro. It's like
pretend you're ordering some food.
Chicken nuggets.
That's how I try to do it.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. What can we get for you today? What do you get? I know you know the numbers. Number 10.
No pickles with the Coke.
It's like but they think it's not my, because with them I talk lower. I'm like, oh hey, what's up guys?
Higher pitch.
Yeah. And so with them it's like, oh, that's not your normal voice, but I just do it with them because I'm like, I'm comfortable with y'all, so I won't talk like I have to.
That's his defense going down, basically.
As you but like I don't have to use it with you guys, but that's my normal voice.
Okay.
But they don't believe that. Oh, that's not your normal.
I just didn't know you had to be like really defensive when you order like chicken nuggets or something.
Of course.
Hey, but I didn't say defensive, bro. I said they gotta hear me out, bro. I don't know these people. I gotta let them know.
Give up the bag.
It's not a joke.
Here you go, sir.
I gotta make sure, bro, that they don't get my order incorrect. I'm not playing games. It's my food.
When you like more ketchup with that?
Hey,
oh my gosh.
The drink's spilling everywhere. Just.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh,
See, I'm letting Diana have the floor because I'm trying to reserve myself a little bit.
Bro, you can't give her the floor because she'll just stay quiet.
Sometimes it depends on my mood. Okay, who's the meanest of both of you two that you'd say?
Yeah, Bruce.
Why?
Oh no.
Like what does he do to you that's like
I've got a soft
or that you've seen?
I'm just more aggressive.
Like he calls me like fat piece of shit, like
Oh my
like, and I just take it because I know it means it comes from a good place,
That and from like a resentful place when I was a kid and he would fuck me up, Like, cause you see this dude, you see dude right now, he's like, Bruce, yeah. Nah, dude. He'd be like, fuck you, boom, push me, bro.
When we were babies, I would trip this fool just for just crossing me.
I remember as a kid, bro. I remember this one time. I was like, I wanted to go play outside with him, and I don't know why he got mad. But he's like, man, I wish you were my brother. I wish this other dude was my brother. He was one of our neighbors.
I think I did say
His name was Danny. He's like, I wish Danny was my brother, and I was like, and I was like. And that stuck to me, bro. I was like, all right. And now that I'm older, bro, I'm like, all right, I got you. You're like, fuck you, bro.
Where's Danny now?
Yeah, and I want to say I'm a little meaner. Just a little bit.
But in a nice way. You know?
Yeah, in a nice way. I mean, I still love him. It's not like about fucking...
Stop love.
I call him names just because. I tell him, like, all right. I'm like, come on, dude, you're fat. And then I try to, like, let's go work out. Come on, we can do it.
Did you end up dying that day? That you said you were gonna work out with him? That you didn't even expect it?
Almost,
bro. Did he tell you? Did you tell him?
Nah, I told him to ask you.
Okay. So we literally worked for 30 minutes, and I was like passing out already. Like I was starting to see like black basically, like in my eyes.
Getting tunnel vision, bro.
I was getting tunnel vision. And my breathing was very inconsistent.
He got pale.
I got super pale, apparently, to my girlfriend and to him. Like my mom too, no?
Yeah, my mom, my dad said it.
They all said like if I was okay, because I looked pale, like I had seen a ghost. And yeah, like I almost fainted.
Yeah.
You don't remember any of it, or?
I remember it, but at one point I felt myself too. Like I was laughing a lot with them and like making jokes.
And all of a sudden he just went.
And all of a sudden it just like. Went down.
He was just quiet.
I was just quiet. Bruce was asking me like, "Hey, dude, are you okay?"
I asked him like 5 times.
And I'd be like, "Yeah."
Because I would see this guy, and he'd be like, I'd be like, "Dude, you're whining your eyes." But I was like, "You okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay." I was like, "All right."
Oh my god.
So then once I started smelling that, because someone was like barbecuing or something. Once I started smelling the smoke, I was like, "Oh, we'll just cut it here." Because since like it was already cold, so I was like, "Okay, so he's already gonna have trouble breathing." Mm-hmm. He hasn't done cardio not on how long, so it's gonna be tough. And then plus the smoke, I was like, we can't do it. I was like, let's cut it, cause he wanted to keep going. He's like, oh no, I'm good, bro, keep going. But then once the smoke started, I was like,
I ain't no bitch.
Yeah. Once the smoke started, I was like, let's just go inside. And then once he went to go sit, we all went. I was like, dude, you pale, bro. He's like, yeah, I did feel kind of bad. I was like, no shit.
But yeah, so Moctezuma, you should join us next time and die with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to for sure. I want to try it out. I'll probably die. It's okay though. I'll die with you. Yeah. Oh no.
So you only lasted 30 minutes with the workout.
It was 30 non-stop minutes.
Yeah, we did three workouts, and then we rotated between those 3 with me, him, and his girlfriend. It was jumping ropes, jump squats. No, jump squats. Oh yeah, alternate jump squats and then lunges. And then each room for 3 sets.
In total, we did 9 sets each.
9 sets.
Oh my gosh.
2 workouts.
Non-stop.
That was just 30 minutes, bro. That was just the
Good luck, Mark.
That was a warm-up.
So, yeah, dude, you wanted to do an hour and 30 minutes of working out.
Of that?
Yeah. No, not just that. That was a warm-up.
Oh, okay.
There was more exercise.
There was still another hour to do a workout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been like this.
Wait.
Mom, you there?
Did you do the other hour?
Huh?
Did you do the other hour?
Nah, I only worked out for like 10 more minutes after they left, and then I was like, nah, I'm gonna stop too, because the smoke was fucking me up too. I was like, I can't do this.
Because it was a Sunday, no?
No, Saturday, because we drank that day.
Oh, you're right. It was Saturday. Yeah. But over here, they really like doing the carne asadas.
Yeah.
In this little area, so.
Yeah.
And have you worked out ever since then?
I actually have.
It opened his eyes.
Yeah, dude, I was really surprised. Like, I didn't think my cardio was that bad. But...
Damn, she's laughing. She's like, you're really surprised.
No, it's because of what Mark said.
Is there one thing, maybe as kids you talked about or growing up, or maybe now, is there one thing that you two would just like to do together? Like it's a trip or something just where it's just you two, like me and my brother want to do one thing together. You guys have something like that or no?
Watch anime?
No, like
one thing we would like to do.
Oh, we would like to do.
Yeah, like money's not a problem. Like distance is not a problem. Like whatever if you could do one thing together and you guys always want to do, what would it be?
Very pretty cool traveling. Just traveling. I think one thing that I know it's possible and that we could still like do. Well, you know, if money was, you know,
no problem.
Probably like play volleyball.
No problem.
More.
Oh,
okay.
Focus on that.
Focus on that. Because I know me and him have always talked about like playing like beach volleyball, like
joining tournaments.
Tournament like
taking,
as just us two.
Yeah, taking it serious.
Like
why are you laughing at? Oh, he laughs because I call it.
Ball?
Yeah, because I call
it. I wrote something. Yeah. Because of V-ball, you know?
I was on it who made that term up. He's like, I've never heard nobody use that before. V-ball? I was like, bro, who plays V-ball, who plays volleyball like uses V-ball? Yeah. He's like, yeah, okay, dude. Sure.
No, I just visualized like you two training like in a montage in my head. Brother, you got it.
Nice,
nice one, bro.
Hey man, I need to take you to go see us play volleyball, dude. When we play together, bro.
Yeah, when we play together, dude, like everyone always like gives us props and shit.
Yeah, we good, bro.
We're even though I don't play as much anymore, when I do play with him, like we're still pretty much in sync.
Yeah, we know each other well.
When you guys walk into the gym, it's them.
It is. Yeah, that's exactly what they say. They're like the Spinoza brothers. Oh my god.
You guys bring out your own ball, shine it. Yeah.
We're like,
oh my.
Here you go, Bruce. Let's.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I have a question.
What's up?
Who was the favorite growing up?
Nah, there's a favorite.
There's no favorites.
Yeah, honestly.
I was literally just talking to Alex.
Good answer. Good answer.
No, really. Because my girlfriend has been like seeing how my mom interacts with me and my brother, and yeah, she's like honestly like usually you could tell like which one's the favorite, but me and him we're pretty much the same in our parents' eyes.
Yeah, he was the favorite.
Not even growing up.
Huh?
Not even growing up.
Mm-mm. I mean, I would get hit more, but
that's because he was.
That's because Melo made it. Yeah.
Yeah, he had it coming, bro.
I had it coming,
and I didn't get hit because I saw him get hit, and I was like, okay, don't do that.
Yeah, just learn from me.
Yeah, I learned from him.
Oh, so would you actually consider your brother like a role model? Or do you consider him a role model?
The older brother or the
yeah. Gotta mention something, bro. But just
oh my god!
Like we kind of froze. We're like,
you don't answer that question.
Oh,
you gotta be a little more specific.
Was that question for me or for Bruce?
Oh,
man, exactly. So hard your poster fell, bro.
What was the ghost?
For Bruce, I guess.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's a role model. That fool taught me to never give up, bro. He's still going to school now, just despite all the troubles that he's had. I mean, and then he's always been there for me, even like when I grew up and stuff. Because since my dad would he would work night shifts as a taxi driver. He would sleep in the day and then go to work at night, so we would interact, but not like to the level of like education where he could help me out a lot, or like how to teach me certain things. Like my brother's one that taught me how to shave, because my dad wouldn't be there when I wanted to shave. So I mean, yeah, dude, he's a huge role model for me. And I don't tell him, and you guys just made me kind of tell him right now. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
He loves me, guys.
There's another thing too. He's more affectionate now growing up.
I am, huh? Actually, I'm.
Yeah. Nah. I don't.
And you're more the one that's like, get off of me.
Yeah, because before when I was a kid, I would be the one that like, oh, come here, give me a hug, and he'd be like, nah, fuck off.
I push him off.
Yeah, get the fuck off. And now. But now it's the other way around. Now he tries to like hug me or do something. I'm like, hey, chill out, bro. Get away from me.
But I still do it.
Yeah, he still does it.
I'm good.
Is there any specific reason why you changed that, or?
I think it was just that, to be honest. Like growing up, I would push him away.
Yeah, so I was just like, okay.
Slowly, he just kind of gave up, and I got softer, so.
So he's like, oh, come here, and I'd be like, nah, fuck out of here.
With that bullshit, bro.
Yeah, I was like,
I
was like, I remember.
that little resentment.
Yeah, I was like, I remember. Bitch, push me off, I'll push you up.
That's how you do it. You just don't say it.
But your eyes say it all, Moctezuma.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What?
Got bonked on the head so hard, my eyes every now and then these cross over.
Bro, from time to time, they just cross over and they go back.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, before Diana keeps being herself.
That is, bro.
Bruce be like, this is normal. This is what we do.
That's literally
This is a show. This is how we do it. But no, yeah, I again, to everybody who's watching, I hope you got something of a laugh out of this, because out right now it's times are very weird and very tough for people. But if anything, thank you again, better half, Bruce's better half. We appreciate you coming onto the show. You're handsome, you're smart, you're driven, you're motivated. I wish those personality traits would have transferred over, but we can't all be the same. We're different. We're changed. Bruce, I'm smart. I'm smart too.
I'm handsome too.
I'm handsome. I can dress.
It's only time too, because you're here.
Okay, relax, tough guy. All right. Okay, all right.
It's all right, bro. You're safe with me right now, okay?
See?
Just right now.
I choose my battles. See, I don't go in crazy. I choose my battles.
All willy-nilly, huh?
Yeah, we're having fun. We're having a good time. But no, yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate you taking the time, to speak to us a bit, give us some more insight on, your mysterious brother, because he thinks he's Batman. Nah, he's like he's more of like a Shazam.
Shazam's pretty cool. Yeah. This is how you pitch.
You sound like a squeaking chair.
Oh my god.
In the wind, like
Woo! See, this is what I like. I like this back and forth, this comedy, great content. You're putting in great energy. You want to be here. You want to talk, just not distracted at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, thank you, Bruce. Thank you for bringing him onto the show, even though you said that you never wanted him on here because you just never wanted to share something that you enjoyed doing with him. So
yeah,
but you overcame that. You overcame that feeling.
Yeah, I guess
that resentment, and then you're like, hey, brother, let's do this together.
Espinosa Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I had that.
That's crying.
No, whatever. I just had that. But no, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Inton, for being here, half awake. Shout out to Edward for his 2-minute cameo on this episode. But yeah, as always, I'm losing it, guys.
Why are you losing it, bro?
I don't know. I'm going crazy. It's just really hot in here. I forgot to open the windows, so I'm sweating. What do I always say? As always, stay fat with PH. Shout out to Zendaya. Shout out to Scary Pool Party. Shout out to Angie Rose. Shout out to Kira Cosman. Shout out to Arthur Gunn. And yeah, we're moving forward. As always, like I said, stay healthy, PH. God bless, and we'll see you on the next episode. So yeah, peace out, everybody.